Hey, we're back again. Grappling Dads Podcast. Episode, lots and lots of them so far.
You don't know.
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Well into the 50s.
I mean, I could figure 55?
I think so.
I think it's 55.
Who knows? Anyway, I'm Paul. That's Kip.
I am. Still here.
Today, we're going to talk about blue belt shit. Because
blue belt.
Somebody's a baby blue belt.
I don't know.
So I asked Croyler, what is the first shit you ought to work on as a baby blue belt? And he answered.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes. Very concise.
A very short one.
I think we'll go with concise.
Concise. Yeah.
Very concise.
So I was expecting like a pro novel like we've been getting, where it takes us 2 days or 2 episodes to get through the whole thing because it's so enormous.
Yes.
And apparently it's like, you should know what to work on. So I'll just
this is a stupid fucking question, so I'm just going to answer it like a little bitch.
Croyler, if you think it's a dumb question, you just be like, no.
Yeah.
Give me something
That
different.
sounds stupid, fellas.
I think
we're doing it anyways.
I think he thought it was really dumb because I asked for it, and then like 2 days later, so what's the pro tip about again? And I gave him the same answer. He's like,
oh, that really should have been a flag
yeah,
for us
red
there.
flag. I'll know it for next time.
I did see it in the messages.
Was,
before we break into that, let's just get into our sponsors because they're here to support us, and we want to remotely help them.
Remotely, like from afar.
Yes.
Check. Tap
That's
tape.
exactly what I was going with.
Get your tap tape.
That dude's in like North Carolina. That's really remote.
Oh, for sure.
Fucking Hickville. Just
Yeah.
kidding. I love North
Speaking of
Carolina.
blue
I was supposed to be in North Carolina right now.
Oh, you fucked up.
Fucking bought a house.
They did.
It's your fault. You told me to buy it.
That's my wife's fault. I told her no, and she insisted.
I don't want him as neighbors. Guy's a dick. Funny.
Anyway.
But yeah, Tap Tape, great stuff. He talks to us once every like 4 months.
Blue moon. When that happens.
And we appreciate it. We feel like he's graced us. And we just keep selling tape for him. So thanks, Mike. Love you too.
So speaking of baby blue belts, like by this time your fingers might start to get fucked up.
You may not even notice.
Yeah. So,
and it is.
Yeah. Preemptively tape your fingers before they end up looking like wizard fingers. Like
you
get
really like that. You sunk your freaking teeth into
wizard.
that one when he gave that to us.
Dude, so one of the first black belts I met, he's actually probably the second black belt I met, he was showing off his knuckles, and I went, oh, dear God. It actually made me think about...
oh, dear Lord.
It made me think about quitting jiu-jitsu just because I didn't want my knuckles to look like that.
Yeah, they grow gargantuan, and your fingers don't catch up.
He goes, the gross thing is every now and then you can, like, squeeze one of the big fat knuckles, and pus will just start pouring out of it. I'm like, you have got to be shitting me.
No.
I'm like, I don't want that.
That sounds fucking terrible.
So, yeah, my fingers already hurt, a bit, arthritic-y. That's a word, right?
No.
Well, whatever. We're going to use it.
I know what you mean, so fuck it.
Arthritis-y.
Arthritically? No.
Anyway, I don't want to look like that dude. So I figure I'll just wrap up my fingers really good. It'll add a little bit of support. I won't get fucked up at least as soon. So it feels good. Yeah, I like it. I can tell when I wear it and when I don't. It hurts a lot less, and I have way stronger grips because it's called death grip. The stuff I use.
Yeah, Fission Tape is also available on Amazon. And you can find that through Stuff We Like on our horrible website.
Yeah. Just go to
When
Amazon.
will I fucking fix it? That's the real question.
Eventually. We'll go with that.
Because, I need to put links to get to the episodes because there's, I think I stopped at, 30.
Did you? I thought I thought it was 9.
Yeah, it could have been. It's fucking bad. Yeah. And it's quite embarrassing, really.
Hey, once you live next door, you can work on that shit more. It'd be fun.
Well, I won't have to travel so much.
Exactly. We won't get anything. They'll be like, we could do that, or we could practice omoplatas and shit.
Yes. I want to omoplata more.
Yeah.
So check. Get the tape. Get the tap. Get the tape. What is it again?
Get the tape. Get the tap.
There you go. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's his tagline.
Amazon. Buy that stuff. Leave a review. Tell them how much you love it because it's awesome.
It is awesome stuff. Everybody at our gym loves it. Everyone that we've heard from, even some of our listeners, love that shit.
Yep. We also have Top Mount Apparel.
Al
from
at Top Mount Apparel.
Is awesome.
I just want to mention, he got his own Big Boy Instagram. Did you notice?
I did.
He has his. I'm super proud of that guy.
Now we get one more like on everything.
I was like,
that we post. It's great.
I was like, oh look, you like it twice.
You liked it from that and that. Perfect.
But he's a big boy now. Quite proud.
Yes, very nice.
Standing on his own 2 feet. It's still all about Top Mount.
Look at him go.
He loves it, though. He's a great guy, and they have great products, a lot of fun. All I need is jiu-jitsu and tacos. Best shirt ever.
True that. They have.
I still don't have one, and it's really fun calling him out for that.
Oh, wow.
Sooner or later, he's just going to drive up and beat the shit out of me, but whatever.
That needs to happen.
Until that comes, I'm going to keep talking, especially because he does good shit. Check him out, topmountapparel.com. On Instagram, posts a lot. Paulie loves to talk about their little partner that they work with, which is
Proud BJJ White Belt.
Love what they do. Check it out. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing of all these things, but it's really great stuff, really great purpose. Check it out.
Yep. Yeah, when you get people,
Instagrams.
When you get people promoted from your gym, check them out, look them up.
Yeah, if he wants to wait a few days before he posts it, and just send him mine.
There you go. There you go.
That was fun.
Do we have a code?
Oh, yeah, GD10 at checkout. Check it out.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. Save money. Buy shit.
Next up, if you're bored and are looking to get easy taps, the dads are at Black Lion Jiu-Jitsu.
Michigan. Super easy. If you want to tap out 2 different blue belts, probably at the same damn time.
If you want to feel really good about your own personal journey and path, and you just want to whoop
really?
people, dude, and just whoop somebody's ass, you shouldn't know better. But we don't.
No. We'll be giggling while you do it.
Yeah, we'll make you laugh.
It's really entertaining. I actually get injured from talking shit because instead of tapping, I'll just tell them they're stupid or being an asshole.
Yeah, maybe don't do that anymore.
Probably wasn't a good idea.
How's your back? How's your back, bro?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't feel as good as it did prior to the test.
Anyway, come check them out. They have
Chad Pomeroy is our coach, and we have a bunch of guys. We actually just take a second to congratulate one of our coaches on getting his red bar.
Tab. Yep.
Is it a bar or is it a tab?
Why can't it be both?
I don't think because I want to call it the right damn name.
Bar. Tab.
I think it's a bar.
Just call it a tab.
Jesse called it a bar, and Jesse's another one of our instructors. And Jesse's overly smart and overly invested in every piece of information ever known to man.
Jesse's one of those true samurai dudes.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He would die for you. Well, maybe not you, but me.
Not me.
He would. But Justin Andrews got his red bar, and he's going to be going for his brown belt very, very soon. So he's able to promote and really help out the school. So it's really awesome. Congratulations. Don't think he listens anymore to the show because he got sick of me calling him an Adonis. We should post pictures of him just as us. I told him I was going to take one picture of him and I was going to shrink him in Photoshop so it looked like it was 2 different really pretty black guys.
Oh, there you go.
And say one was me and one was you.
Nice. I like it.
Perfect idea.
We'll get way more likes.
Yes. We'll do one without a shirt on. Yeah. We'll just be like, look how pretty this dude is.
Hey, the last pic I posted of myself, I didn't have a shirt on, and we had more likes than any other post.
That's true. That was a good one.
My daughter had nothing to do with it.
Not that she was adorable and trying to armbar you in the pool.
So this is funny. So this is funny. I'm not going to say I've been rubbed the wrong way, but kinda.
I got a clap.
So
he's super hurt.
No, I'm not hurt. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So my daughter and I were fucking around the pool, and I'm like, hey honey, take a picture of this. And I said, hey Kaden, armbar me. And I'm trying not to drown my kid in the pool, right? So I'm trying to hold her head above water.
And she's 8 and solid. Right. She's not like she's like, oh, you weigh what, 3-4 pounds? No, Kaden's solid.
So the wife snapped a picture, and I'm like, oh, that's really cute and funny. So I posted it. And some shithead.
We're not calling out names because he could have been kidding. He just forgot the ha-ha.
Yeah, if you're kidding, generally you put the little laughy faces or a smiley face,
something.
A good old-fashioned wink.
Or we know you personally.
Right. Yeah, but no. This guy does none of that.
Well, 2 people made fun of us.
Oh, yeah, it was 2 people.
It was 2.
Yeah, it was it was terrible.
Yeah.
That what did he say? I can't find it yet.
Oh, I have it right here.
Oh, go ahead.
So the first one was the most shit arm lock. Fuck, man.
I know. She's 8.
She's 8.
And we're fucking around in a pool. Oh, my God.
I had to pause when I read it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to read the humor in it. I'm going, all right. clearly this is, because our audience is generally gets our humor, like from all the emails and texts and everything we've ever gotten.
They get it.
They bust their balls, they get it, they're hilarious. And then this dude that's the most shit arm lock ever. I'm like, she's an 8-year-old in the pool, for Christ's sake.
It made for a funny fucking meme. That's what it did, dude.
And then some other dude's like,
thumbs up.
You gotta put the thumb up. I'm like, I'm trying not to drown her. And she could break my arm off at the same time. Like, it's, God damn it. Funny, people. Funny. Shit.
Most people got it. It was a very popular meme from Paul.
It's because of my dad bod, for sure.
Nope.
No, that wasn't it.
It's more my pool than your dad bod.
This is true. Anyway, so that happened.
You were so butthurt.
I was. I'm like, so I took a screenshot. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this, dude?
Send it to Croyler.
I'm like, clearly when I'm playing with my daughter in the pool, I have to make sure that she uses proper technique from now on.
You mean proper technique only, Paul.
That's right.
Only.
Right. Sorry.
So evidently we can't meme anything from us?
No, not from me.
Nothing. No proper technique here.
Usually the proper technique is being performed on us from somebody else. Like, hey,
that's what we should use.
Yeah, look at me get my ass kicked by, Croyler on repeat.
I'm sorry, that shit cracked me up because I didn't know how to take it. I'm like, I'm going to take it as a joke. Please tell me it was a joke. Because if not, super douche.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to start talking about your beard, bro. Like,
let it go.
Yeah,
let it go. He was kidding.
I swear.
he was kidding. But somebody might have said, look, beard. Laughed out loud at work at that one.
It was funny.
Croyler, I love you.
Good times. Yeah. Not that was him.
No. It allegedly could have been someone from that family.
Yeah. I'm just saying, speaking of Croyler, check him out.
Yeah.
Like
that dude is awesome.
Yeah. He has
he's going to be super pissed at me, by the way.
Oh, what did you do?
I'm not going to be there for the team.
You motherfucker.
I got to fucking work, man.
My
wife will take you.
I'm carpooling with Jen. Yeah. I call shotgun, so if anybody listens to this from, the gym that wants to carpool, I got shotgun.
Paul's got it.
There and back.
She does drive quite fast. She drives as fast as I do.
Is that something you can pull rank on? Like, if you're driving, do you get to pull rank like who does shotgun and who sits where? Asking for a friend.
Seeing if it's cool.
Well, it's like if you go, okay, so you're going on the mat, right? And there's an etiquette. You greet the senior person first. Yeah, yes. Exactly. So you got mat etiquette, and it's around the belting system and the ranking system. So you can't ask, technically, in some schools, a superior or a higher ranking belt to roll. That they got to ask you. In some schools, like some don't care.
Yeah.
But that's a thing. So if you're going to a jiu-jitsu event in a carpool, I mean, that's still kind of...
It's a movable mat, right?
I'm going with it. So, Jen, no purple belts or Ben is not allowed to go because he technically outranks me.
Yes, he does. He outranks you in skill and overall good personness.
Yeah. He's been a 4-straight blue belt.
He needs to come on here. He would be a lot of fun to talk about shit with. Not interview. I don't want to interview that. No. I don't want to know anything more about him.
This is kind of like the anti-interview show. We've done them.
No, and we'll still do them.
Well, it's just not really interviews. It's going to be like co-hosting, like you said. I like the co-host idea where you can get to know them, right? You can ask them questions, but it's not like
Yeah, it's not going to be an hour of someone talk. It'll be more centered to that. Like with Jamal, we're going to have Jamal Hill on. Jamal Hill is from our gym. He's part of our family here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He just won the light heavyweight championship for KOP fights on Saturday.
He did?
Yeah. I was there. It was sweaty. Kind of disgusting.
It was like 102.
It was like 102, and there was no one showed up because it was basically a sweat bath, and everyone knew it. A lot of people showed up for Jamal's fight, though. Nice. Like I think more than probably 75% of the people that were there for Jamal's fight. Awesome. So he can pull some people in, and he took out a very veteran dude. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Maybe. I don't know. But when he comes on, it's going to be a little more centered towards him. It's people like that. If we have athletes on that are known to some extent somewhere, I'm not Croyler. Croyler can't talk that much.
No. Doesn't like to talk.
He goes on other podcasts and people are like, talk for 3 days, sir. Like, words that's going to love you. It's not going to happen here.
No. Does he know what he's getting himself into?
Jamal?
Yeah.
I warned his ass.
Oh, good.
I told him, I'm like, dude, this is not an interview show. And I was like, not what you're going to be used to. Yeah. And he's like, what do you mean?
Oh, you'll find out.
I go, like,
you'll find out. Just wait for it.
I go, I'm an asshole in class, right? He goes, oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like, sweet.
It's worse on the show.
It's worse on the show. Yeah. I have a mic, and I want to impress people.
I love to hear my own voice.
All the time.
People. It's just fun.
Especially people that can beat the shit out of me. Don't know why. It's fun.
Yeah, but, he's been on a tear.
Dude.
On a tear.
And
so professionally, he's 4-0 now, and he's got the championship. So.
But he was, what, 12-0?
No, he's more 14 like 16, I think. Yeah.
No, I mean, he was 12-0 before he an amateur.
Right.
Then I think he's 4-0 now as a pro.
14.
Is it 14? It could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll tell us.
He's got a lot of amateur fights.
Yeah, but he's a blue belt at our gym, but man, his BJJ for MMA, fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't... All his MMA, almost everything he does is either to stop somebody from getting him down, choking him, or to set him up for punching you in the face. It's perfect. So it was good stuff. Yeah, the fight was great to watch. So he'll be coming on the show. I know he said that like 4 times. I kind of mean it now.
I mean, now that he finally has the title, I guess we'll give him a shot on the show.
Dude, he's awesome, though. You guys will love him. He's funny as shit.
He's good people.
And I just told him, I go, just be yourself. Don't fucking... And he goes, oh, dude, I don't plan a damn thing. I'm like, you'll fit in well with us.
Perfect.
Yeah,
anyway, back to the Croiler.
Yes.
If you need a private lesson, go check him out. Elkhart, Indiana. Indiana, that's how you pronounce it, right? Yeah, I didn't mess that up at all.
No, that's a state.
Looking to put on an excellent seminar.
Oh my God, it's 7, dude. You don't even know.
You have no idea if you haven't done it.
It's we've been to other seminars, Paulie especially, and he's been to some good ones. And still likes Croilers the best, and that's saying something.
True.
From the vagabond across the freaking table from me.
I'm a jiu-jitsu hobo.
You really were.
Yeah.
I'm keeping you grounded now.
I like it.
Nice.
I like where I'm at.
I do. It's a great place. So come visit.
As we talked about last week, it's close to home, so it's about proximity.
Proximity wins.
Love you, Chad.
We do.
Don't murder me.
He will anyways.
Not true.
You want to talk about Chad real quick? So this is what Chad will do for your people.
No.
For your kids, especially. No, he's a dick. So, Chandler, my daughter's boyfriend.
Your daughter's what? Boyfriend. What was that? Your daughter's what now?
Boyfriend.
Check.
Fucking ginger. It's like the nicest fucking kid, and I can't hate him. So anyway, he gets to roll with Chad, and he had the balls enough to walk up to Chad and do it. I'm like, nice, because Chad made him come to the adult class with us. It was just an open roll, so it wasn't really class. So, but he was rolling with his dad for the most part, which is Adam. He's awesome. He won't ever be on here because he would just like giggle and poke the mic. But he would enjoy it, oddly enough. But it was just so much fun. Chad literally rolled with him for a full 5-minute round, and he tried to, he was coaching in the middle of it, and he let me, try to help Chandler a little bit. It was fun. How many coaches do that?
Not many.
I mean, he really rolled with him.
Sweet.
Like, he did a butterfly to lifting Chandler up in the air, because Chandler's 11, almost 12 in that range. And and then armbarred him on the way down.
Helicopter armbar.
It was fucking awesome. And Chad just had a smile on his face the whole time. And but that's what Chad will do. He'll sit there with your kid, and if he badgers mine, Addie. He's like, she needs to be in the adult class now. Yeah. She's too big. She's got too much. She's learned too much. There's no one that can test her.
Right.
Or she's kind of going to plateau if she stays in this kid's class.
Yeah. She just needs a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, and she's coming up, and Chad bugs her, and literally bugs her. He sees her like, you stand for class, right? So
the answer is yes.
Yes. Well, she wants me there. The only time she's been missing was because of me, because I wasn't there. It just makes her uncomfortable. She wants Dad there.
You jerk.
I know. So I'll be there. I'm not missing anymore. Ish. But, then I got to roll with Chandler, too. That was fun, trying to show him, because he's too nice of a kid. He's just too fucking nice and respectful. He does not smash. Because you can see he knows what he's supposed to do until he passes guard, and then he's like, oh, I'm just going to touch your chest. So I was trying to I was trying to help him with Chad because Chad was trying to get him to smash, and I'm like, put your arm on his throat. He's like
but that's mean.
Yeah, pretty much. You could see in his face, like, that's mean. I was like, then behind his head, no, it doesn't really push. So I rolled with him, and I made him do it to me. I'm like, you can't hurt me. I'm like, just push. And we rolled maybe 2-3 minutes, and Jamal walked in to take his visit after his fight, which was awesome to see him. And he sent me a message on Instagram that night and said, thanks a lot for rolling with me today. And he goes, you're a really nice guy. I'm like, no, I'm not, but it's nice that you think so.
Aww.
Very respectful kid.
Very cool.
Still, don't like him.
All right, but you can't. It's
dating my daughter.
Yeah.
Disgusts me.
Prerequisite.
Yeah, but that's the kind of school we have, though. Just want more people to come. Bring your kids.
Do it.
Do it now.
Do it.
Over and over again.
Right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Have you done it yet? Fail. All right. Do you want to click into the actual
the stuff and things?
The stuff and things, or do you want to talk about Jamal's fight? We could do that.
Want to just talk about it when he's on?
Oh, that's a good fucking idea.
That makes more sense.
Oh.
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to talk about it twice. Yes. We're going to just relive the same shit we talk about.
He won. Sorry, guys, fucked it up.
Yep. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. He won. Not going to tell you how. He did it in a sweaty mess. Yeah. Because, good Lord, they were soaked in the back room before they walked out. I'll give you that much. He goes, I was sweating. He goes, I was downing aminos just trying to not, dehydrate. I'm like, a little hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, no more June fights.
Right. Everything is going to be in November and February. That is all.
Dominate.
Nice.
So let's get into Croyler's Shield.
Let's do it. All right. Again, blue belt stuff and things. Croyler's pro tip. Not a novel this time, folks. The GDs. Yeah. Okay. Ask me.
The goddams.
Yeah. Oh,
that was the best post.
Jesus. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
No.
You enjoyed it more than I did. Probably not.
What did she say? Is it just me or...
Is it just me? Or is it just me, or am I the only one that realized it's Grappling Dads and not goddamn
Thursday? Yeah.
She goes, both work.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, they do.
I laughed harder than I should have at that.
I laughed like pretty hard out loud at that. I'm like, that's funny because that was the whole idea. Thank you for picking it up.
Crossies.
Yeah, I got to look up something because she's awesome, by the way. She's doing something very cool, and I want to talk about it. And I didn't respond to her.
Right this second?
No, we'll do it later.
Okay.
So go ahead and you read. I'm going to research.
Check. The GDs asked me to talk about what new baby blue belts need to focus on when they first get their blue belt. Well, it's fairly simple. 1.
Not urinating on themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's going somewhere else with that.
That's an issue. It's a real issue, people.
They finally show back up to class.
Incontinence is a thing. Number 1, don't quit. That's actually a big deal. So many people get their blue belt and they're like, peace, I'm out.
I think he was honestly worried that I was going to quit.
So many people do, dude.
I don't, though. Dude, I love it. I love being a blue belt. It makes me feel all sorts of warm and fuzzy.
Godly, even.
No.
Moving on. Most baby blue belts quit because they feel they have achieved a goal and that it's okay to quit now. They are thinking, I am quitting while I'm ahead. Now, this is a garbage mentality. If we equate jiu-jitsu with chess, the only thing you have achieved with getting your blue belt is learning to recognize the shape and pattern of the board and what all the pieces look like. So, put your big boy/girl panties on and continue down this journey along with the rest of us. Yeah, kid.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, that's a fun thing because it's literally still it's a beginner belt.
It is. It's still a beginner belt,
and it's one of those things
which is scary as shit. Took me 2 years to get here. Yeah, year and a half.
Yeah, so you get your blue belt, and typically you can destroy said layman that we've talked about so much on the show, and you feel like you're really good at jiu-jitsu, but you're not. You know what I mean? It's one of those you are. Relatively speaking, But as a whole, as jiu-jitsu as a whole, you're just so new at it. So there's so much more to learn and discover and all that kind of fun stuff. So you're doing yourself a huge disservice by quitting now.
Dude, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. The only place that the blue belt even sounds cool to people is that class. You tell some random person on the street I'm a blue belt, and you're like, what belt is that? The second one?
Yeah.
No one cares.
It's got to be felt to be understood. You don't understand what you go through to get a blue belt until you go through it to get a blue belt.
It's incredible. If you're on the outside looking in, it's the fucking second belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you close to black belt? Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, because technically everybody's a white belt, right? So everybody just has that. And it's like the first one you get, other than stripes. Stripes are cool. It means like, hey, you're
cool.
showing up, you're trying hard, you're doing less and less dumb shit. But
I love how that's how we equate, because I do. My equation to stripes is, I'm not as much of a fuck up.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm a step above that last fuck up I was.
I don't think there's no mincing words or semantics about it. It's you're fucking up less. You're
it really is.
Fucking up a lot, but you're fucking up a little bit less. By the time you get your blue belt, you have some fundamentals. You have
that's a real base.
Some pieces, some ideas. Exactly what he talked about. So it gets more fun after blue belt. It really does.
Oh man, I love it's only been like a month, not even a month for me. And I've been to 3 classes because I'm awesome.
Yeah, good job.
Fuck, I got hurt by a gorilla. It's not my fault. And totally deserved, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But it does. It feels good to me because I love to help people. I'm a natural coach. I don't know if I'm a natural good coach, but I like to coach. And so, and by coach as a blue belt, I just mean here's a basic that I don't fuck up anymore as much.
Yeah, right.
So I know what I should be telling someone. Even if I'm not doing it right, I know how to explain it well enough because I've done it 8,000 times on a basic. As a blue belt, now people will listen to me. They probably did before, but just in my own head, they didn't.
They see you in a whole new light.
The new people that never met me before.
That's all that matters. Go with it.
I'm good.
Take what you can get.
I'll take everything.
All right. Number 2. By now, you should have a very basic fundamental understanding of the iconic techniques in jiu-jitsu. Arm bars, triangles, kimuras, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
But you may lack the ability to set them up on people that, like you, are aware of them. So that means you ought to learn now the precursor techniques that lead up to each of those submissions, such as the setup, timing, and feel. Look to see how you can force your opponent to place himself in a vulnerable position which you can take advantage of. Yeah, that's exactly what you ought to be working on. Because you know how to do an arm lock. You know how to do... God damn it. I pushed buttons.
You did it again. Nope, Why are you so stupid?
It's funny. So you know how to do...
We printed up... I see the ones that we printed, the little stack. Yeah, but that was like 2?
2 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do shit. No. We really need to do that.
Right.
We won't.
No. But like I said, you can do a kimura, you can do an escape, you can do a thing, and you know many things, but trying to set them up so that it feels easy and seamless is what you need to work on. Mm-hmm. Like he's talking about the setup. How do you get somebody to move too far? How do you get somebody to overcompensate in a way so that those arm locks and kimuras become easier? Those sweeps become
the sweeps effortless. Like literally can do them in slow-mo.
Yep. Because when you're a blue belt, you can sweep a brand new white belt layman or 1 or 2 stripe. They don't have the balance and the base, and they don't understand right. So you can force that on them, but you're going to go, why does my scissor sweep not work on people of my level or above? Well, it's because you're single-minded on it. You're focused on that thing, and they know what you're doing, and they can shut that shit down. So now you have to learn the nuances to set that up, where you can get them to overcompensate somehow, and like he's talking about, in air quotes, force somebody into falling for your trap. So that's like the next evolution.
Because if you're forcing someone into your trap, you're still not doing it right. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a really good point. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's okay.
I mean, it's for an average black belt.
All right, moving on. A. Setups are learned in class through a professor's
so close to a word.
Instructions. Actually, it says sinstruction. fun.
He had a typo.
Hey.
You have a brain fart every fucking 3 seconds while reading.
That's true. All right. Yeah. So anyway, you can learn that with your coach. Going, hey, I'm having a problem setting this up. It's failing at this level. And he can show you how to balance or transfer your weight, transfer their weight. Yeah, exactly, to do the setup. B, timing is learned through drilling and practice. Here's a pro tip point. So
you've given up on trying to have pro tips now. I like that.
God. Yes, I have. I'm ashamed.
You should be.
So when you go to class, you learn whatever the teacher's instructing, and not all of that is going to fit your game, and it's hard to get everything. So go to classes, learn what you can, do the drills in class. But I think outside of class, like overtime, you should work with instructors or upper belts or friends on drilling the stuff that you want to get better at.
Unless your friend's another white belt, then you're just wasting your fucking time.
Yeah,
because then you're just trying goofy.
Make sure
you're trying goofy YouTube shit that you can't do any damn way.
Well, if you have if you're a blue belt and you're working on this, right, you can grab a white belt and just practice.
Yeah, all day.
As long as you're
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, as long as you have some level of base and posture.
Well, and if you're showing basics, like the core of what we're doing. Yep. You should know that.
But if you want to get really good at an armbar from guard, you need to practice that more than the 10 or 20 repetitions you did when they were teaching that in class 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You need to drill that, overtime, I call it, when you're not going to class.
Yeah, exactly. And it's...
You grab your kids, your wife, your best friend, you get drunk at a party. Just nail that stuff over and over, people.
Paul just described himself.
I did.
Paul grabs everyone when drinking. Flicking hilarious.
I kind of do it when I'm not drinking too.
Yeah, you do.
I have a real problem.
Yeah, but you're fucking way more handsy when you're drunk.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. That's probably why my technique is so shitty. Because I practice it drunk. Why
isn't it so seamless?
I don't understand. God damn it.
It works so good 7 drinks deep.
All right. Number C.
Number C.
Feel. Well, feel is understood only through experience. So, embrace attempting the submission and failing and learning from that. This process of growth from shortcoming will lead to a great understanding of the feel of the technique. Having the understanding of the feel is imperative to success at higher belts. I can discuss the feel in its own right on a live episode. Too much to type. See, this is why this episode was short. He just decided to, nope. Hard stop right here.
I know he did too. That was one of the parts I read. I'm like, and he's done. All right, well, he's literally cleaned his hands and left.
Yep.
All right, on that thought.
Yep. Excellent point though. You have to. That just comes through rolling. You got to figure out where you're falling, and you can always stop your partner mid roll and go, how did I fuck that up? That's usually okay. Open mat scenario, right? So you get an hour and you're working on your technique. And you try it on somebody and it fails miserably. You can stop and go, why did that fail? Why did that not work? Here's what I was trying to do. How did you stop it? And what did I do wrong? It's a good time to do that.
Well, yeah, and here's a really good example that I just did yesterday. So Dan, who's a striped up blue belt, been doing it for years, very good for a nice person. So he my back's it's not hurt, but I'm just avoiding hurting it again. And I'm like, I'm gonna roll light, and I literally mean that. And he goes, yeah, well,
I'm the one guy that says I'll roll light and actually do it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's like a Christmas miracle.
And he goes, well, perfect, because I want to work on my escapes from side. I'm like, awesome. He goes, you get to be on top and dictate, and you're good. I'm like, perfect. That's what we did for 5 straight minutes. It was wonderful.
Awesome.
And he showed me what his go-to pass was. I mean, his go-to, I don't know what you call that. Whatever,
escape, right?
Escape. That's it. Yeah. Thank you. Totally lost that word for some reason. His go-to escape, which is what he went to pretty consistently. Once he showed me, I'm like, you do that all the time. It works for him, but he wants other things.
Yep.
And so that's what he worked on. He was working on kind of basically 1, but kind of drifted into 2. And that's what we would do. He would just keep trying to get out, and then we would roll a little bit. Like if I could roll into a good position, I would. But nothing major. Mostly working on what he needed to. And it was great for me because I know he's going to try doing.
Right.
Don't try it on me, Dan.
Yeah, so what,
but he worked through.
Yeah.
He worked through a simple, pretty simple, but very cool escape.
Yep.
For 5 minutes.
Yep.
That's what you do.
And like you said, he was working on a combination. So that as a blue belt, you ought to start working on combinations.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
Like if I go for a hip bump sweep and I know how you're going to defend, here's the next thing that I'm going for automatically. It's not reset right back to full guard and try something different or try the same thing over again.
And then you can talk through it. Yeah. Like with him, I would if I hit the whizzer on him, if I underhooked his arm, he was done. He was like, yep, and I can't do that anymore. He's like, so he worked through how to get past that, either moving quicker or just disguising it better longer. Right. So it's what we did, and it was great for me because not only do I know what he's going to try doing, but number two, it was a pretty damn cool little freaking escape. And but yeah, so it works, and it worked great for him because I do have a good base. So he's not just whipping me around as a white belt. Not that I'm any different than I was a week before. I'm talking about just having the experience even enough to give him enough resistance that he knows if he does try, there's a chance that it will work during a roll.
Yeah.
Rather than just whipping a new white belt around like, thanks a lot for letting me drill on you.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to be said for ramping up the pressure too. So I want to work on this thing. First, let me do it, and then start adding a little bit more and more resistance until it fails, and let me know why and how it fails.
Exactly, and that kind of when it's fun because those kind of things just turn into a little bit of a roll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because that's what we did. Like he would try. Then I squashed it enough that I could get into a good position. I'm like, oh, it's fun. Watch me triangle you, or at least attempt to.
But yeah, as a blue belt, get the buddies that can do that with you.
Yeah, because if you find somebody at that same level or above, I think above's the bestest to work off. And there's always going to be somebody better, so guess what? There's always somebody to learn more from. Grab that guy. And it's just so great. Just freaking roll with them. Tell them you want to work on those basics.
Yep.
Oh, great idea.
My favorite is, as a newer blue belt, is to grab the white belts that can roll and they know stuff and they're done with the stupid shit, right? So they're not going to do any really dumb stuff anymore, but they just don't have the experience and the timing and the great technique to kick your ass, right?
Yes.
So they can't really stop whatever you're doing. So then you can work on the stuff you want to work on them and land it. So grab all the 2-stripe, 3-stripe white belts.
Don't do it to newbies.
No, newbies.
Good Lord.
You want to help those guys out.
I don't think I've ever gotten through a roll since I've gotten comfortable enough with a fucking brand new gun. Without going, just relax.
Yep.
Doing something. Just be okay. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You're gonna pass out, or vomit. More than likely vomit.
I like what Joe Rogan said about getting better at jiu-jitsu. He was asked, how do you get better at jiu-jitsu? What's the fastest way to get better? He goes, dude, choke the shit out of blue belts. When you're a brown and
when you're
black
higher
belts.
belt. Yeah,
exactly. So as a blue belt, you got to do that with white belts, but you got to pick the white belts a little bit better. So when you're a black belt or brown belt, you can just pick whatever blue belt. But when you're a blue belt, you got to pick the right white belts that know just enough, but not too much.
Yeah, exactly.
To practice your shit on.
Yes, to smoke them.
Yeah,
but not hurt them.
Exactly.
Yeah, because. Yeah, you could hurt a brand new person pretty quick because they just don't know how to base. Yeah. They don't know how to not get just completely obliterated in a triangle.
And they can hurt you too. I mean, because they don't mean to be spazzing, but they just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah,
they're all assholes and elbows up in your face. You don't need that in your life, man.
No, we don't. No. Oh man.
All right,
man, I love this topic because it's really what I'm trying to focus on, and Croyler didn't like it.
We're getting through it. It's good. We got 3 more sentences.
The thing is, he gave really good points, but he gave 4. Not his usual effort.
They usually open up and like, holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, because that's all I do. I don't even read them. I actually read part of this one because it was so short.
Usually that's so much reading. I'm gonna get so tongue tied. Before I'm done with this.
But you want to know what? I like both of them. He does a great job for us.
Oh, excellent.
So we give him a lot of hard times. But I know everyone loves listening to this. And what he has to say.
For shizzle.
Evidently, we're idiots.
Yeah.
Hurt my feelings.
That's why we look to Croyler. Like, hey, we're too dumb for this. We can add personal insights and opinions, but that's all they are.
Those aren't even accurate.
No. Number 3, look to learn what your more advanced training partners are doing different than you. Look to see what is causing them to be more successful. Why are they more successful? Ask questions. Be open to growth and advice. Don't shut yourself off to those that may know more than you. Yeah, I don't think you and I have that problem. They're like, hey, blue belt have arrived, because we have that self-deprecating love.
Yeah, I hate myself.
But yeah, don't be the guy that's like, I'm a blue belt now, I'm better than you. Like,
no,
please don't have that attitude. Like, I'm a blue belt. I'm somehow a superior to people. No, dude, you're still
I'm
a
the
beginner.
exact same fucking person I was before I got the blue belt.
Yeah, keep asking questions and keep, just stay humble.
Oh, dude, like
DBAD. Don't be a douche.
Yeah, it's hard for me.
Well, I mean,
totally different reasoning.
Yeah, exactly. You're a douche for something totally separate from...
I'm just as a natural human being a douche. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think so. And if I am, sorry, but I highly doubt it, because I don't like myself or my skill enough to really think I'm better than anyone.
But yeah, you stay humble. If somebody's showing you something that you already perhaps know, don't be like, I know.
Just fucking let them show you. Good Lord.
Exactly. I already know that, bro.
Yeah, I had
Well, good luck having them show you something else from now on.
Exactly. So when I was testing, getting ready for my test, somebody was... Okay, hold on. They were running. Jesse was running our beginner class for me. He literally told everyone like a month and a half before. He goes, just to let y'all know, these classes are for one dude standing here. It's Kip. And we're going to get him ready for his test. That's what we do as a family. That's what we do as a team.
Aww.
Right? Very cool. And it was. But they're all good for our team.
Right.
Because it's all the basics they're going to have to know. Well, we were doing one defense of a gun defense with this, and he had a partner for me, and Jesse was showing, and he refused to do it right because he thought it was stupid.
Uh-oh.
And I nearly punched him in the face. And
who was it? Say his name out loud.
I'm not going to, because I'm sure he's a perfectly nice guy. And
we'll take his picture and put it on Instagram. Hate this man right here.
It'd be fun as shit. Give his address. But he didn't. I don't know why he thought it was a good time to do this. Like, to go, no, I wouldn't do that. Well, that's not the fucking point. You're being taught something. Fucking do that. And I wanted to show him how to do it because that helps me learn.
Right.
That helps most people fucking learn. So, just moral of this story, don't be a douche and go, no, it's stupid. Well, right. It's not fucking stupid. You're being shown something. Fucking do it correctly. And if I need to show you, let me fucking show you. I don't care if you're better than me, if you know more about whatever move we're doing, shut the fuck up. I want to show you because guess what? I'm going to learn that way. It's going to make more sense if I get to show you. Mm-hmm. So let people do that. Exactly. If a white belt fucking clicks onto something, they might know it better than you because it's just something they really dug and, that move's great. I love it. I do it this way. Holy shit, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's different ways to do the same shit. On the same token, you're blue belt now. Keep going to beginner classes.
Hell yes.
And when they teach you something that's
repetitive,
let's don't think that it's beneath you.
No.
Because I know...
Do the fucking drill.
there's plenty of people throughout the ranks that still can't do a proper cross-collar choke.
No, we know that by experience.
Oh, yeah. So, dude, go to the beginner classes and suck up the information.
And tighten up your fucking bases. Like, learning a fucking proper trap and roll, the more you do it, the better you're going to be. And that shit works. Yeah. The basics work in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
there's world champions that just run their game around the basics.
They just
do that shit awesome.
New nuances to the basic trap and roll this year.
Yeah.
That I wasn't doing right before.
Fucking crazy.
I'm like, oh yeah, this small little adjustment makes it easier.
From beginner class.
Exactly,
And that's what anybody can learn from any class. Yep. I don't care who you are. Curler.
Yeah.
But that's not who we're talking about. Right. Like that level,
right.
That's a little, or Chad's level, that's a little different.
Also, this falls into my realm a lot because there's certain things my body doesn't do because of my knees and my back.
You're an old piece of shit.
Right. But I still try and I let my partners do it because I have to know about them. I have to know they're available. I have to know how to escape from them. And I'm still learning, even though I can't utilize that particular move into my game. It doesn't mean I should just not pay attention.
No.
That's just ridiculous.
No, and you even if you don't go past the initial reason of why to pay attention of, you need to know how to defend it.
Right.
Which is fucking obvious. So we'll move past that. your coach is taking the time to fucking show that shit. Or the person that you're working with is taking that time to go, this is what I'm going to show you today. We're going to work on. Have fucking respect for the people around you. I'm an asshat 90% of the time in class. 95.
We'll go with 100.
100%. 99.9. Yeah, I'm just a dick. Anyways. But as soon as there's actual coaching going on, I know when to shut my fucking trap and learn. And I may giggle my whole way through it, but I am trying. Yeah, I know. It's tough. Squirrel.
I know.
But Paulie and I are the same way. We're a pain in the asses. Sorry, Paul.
So is it just
but
me,
I dragged you into my bullshit.
Is it just me, or do you find it like super hard not to be like the peanut gallery?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
And just
so many fun things pop into my head.
The horrible dad jokes, and that's what she said jokes that can come out of... I mean, the jiu-jitsu moves, come on. They're all ridiculous.
Hey, spin underneath that full-grown man.
Right, yeah.
I don't like
what you got to do is you got to put your ass right on their face. I'm like...
Okay, so when you're going in, you need to dive towards her ass. What? Really want to say something right now.
You know she'd be right up in that butthole. Okay. Perfect.
Actual moves.
That's what I need to do.
Yes.
I need that in my life.
Oh, take that man's back.
Yeah?
Oh, that woman right there? Yeah, lay on top of her. What?
No, sidle up right between your legs.
Yep.
You want me to do what? I don't understand.
That seems weird.
Yeah. That's why it's hard to keep people as white belts are like, fuck that. Like, fuck that. Seriously. Oh, my God. What is wrong with
this whole sport's uncomfortable. Yeah. What's wrong with you?
It takes a minute to get used to. I'm just saying. There should be like a brand new class. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying?
A beginner class?
You've never done this before? You can't come to any class until you go through like this particular 2-hour session of this is what you're gonna run into. There's some situations, here's some etiquette, it's gonna
get awkward.
Not what it sounds like. There should be that class. It really should. or here's how you just like keep posture and base, just like a super newbie class.
Yeah, like here's how you breathe.
Yep. Like you need to set appointment.
It's orientation. It's orientation for jiu-jitsu.
Oh, people need orientation.
Everyone needs orientation for jiu-jitsu. And I'll tell you, here's why I would have needed that. I hate touching people.
Perfect sport, bro.
Fucking hate touching me. But hate it. I don't hug people. My mother-in-law would force me to hug her.
Ew.
Because I'm not a hugger. I never was. Now I am by pure immersion.
Yeah.
Just immersed myself in it because I started the sport and I liked it. But guess what? Those first few weeks, I still didn't like it. Like, I didn't like being people in my personal bubble. Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
orientation would have been great.
I was teaching.
Like, just a little light grabbing.
Well, I got a guy that wants to do jiu-jitsu, but he works a really stupid shift. So I'm like, just come over to my place. I'll show you a couple things, and if your shift ever changes, then join Black Lion, and it'll be great. So
he's getting orientation.
Yeah. So he ended up coming over a dozen times, maybe not even that. But the first time he was over, and I was teaching him basic guard work. Like, here's what I'm showing him the positions of jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
And he was weirded out. He's like, because he's never done wrestling. He's never really done sports.
Yeah, neither did I. All I had done is normal mainstream sports.
Right. So he's like, I've never been asked to come in between a man's legs before.
I did.
And then he realized what he said, and he went, "Oh Jesus,
oh Jesus!" The sport just leads me to weird things.
But to his credit, he's like, about 20 minutes in, he's like, "All right, it's not in my head anymore." He's like, "I'm going to be real honest. The first 20, 25 minutes or whatever it was, like, I was really weirded out.
You got to be sold on it before.
Yep.
If you're just going to jump in, because the kid yesterday, I was just showing some stuff. And I just swept him right to mount just to show him. Like, did it super nice, super slow-mo. And then he's like, what do I do? After I was like, I'll just take your arm with me.
Yep. You're going to get armbarred.
You're going to get armbarred a lot. So just don't do that. And he goes, what do I do? I'm like, And I jumped on the ground. I tapped on my chest like Chad did to Morgan when she first started. I was like, get on me. And he's like, how awkward. I don't think anyone's ever, because he did have a little pause like,
okay.
What?
Like, well, it's funny.
Get on.
This is funny. Little side tangent. So he comes in class, and I asked him, hey, how'd you hear about us? He goes, well, it's really funny. And he goes, I was listening to this podcast, and I had that moment of, oh my God, you listen to Grappling Dads, and you know, I was excited. He goes, you ever hear of Jocko Willink? I'm like,
motherfucker. It's a good damn show, but fuck him.
I was heartbroken.
Well, it's tough for us because we're in the Midwest, and it's not huge here.
Not a big jiu-jitsu scene.
It's not huge.
We're
it's
actually
big, it's growing.
We're more popular in Sydney, Australia, than we are in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Probably. We have a lot there. In Australia, quite popular.
It's funny.
England? Great Britain, excuse me. Great Britain is huge. It's hilarious. We have more there than we do here. It's like, fuck. But we do almost in every other state beats our own.
Yeah. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's super funny. I love it.
But anyway, you good? Moving on? What do you think?
Jiu-jitsu orientation. Another great idea from the Grappling Dads.
Exactly. Maybe new blue belt should teach it. Be like, hey, I was just there.
Just fucking there.
Just there.
Still pretty much there. Let me show you some shit.
I'm going to help you out. Just really basic shit. Here's what's going to go on. All right, cool. Moving on. Number 4. Look at all the white belts as tools. I'm going to pause on that just for effect.
You're a fucking tool.
Pause for effect. For improvement. Make them get better, and they'll push you to get better yourself as they'll become tougher roles. Look to attempt new moves on them as they aren't aware of them yet. As you become proficient, try on higher belts and then on even higher belts and so on. Yeah, I guess we already covered that as far as trying new moves on the right white belts.
Yes.
Yeah. So, help out the 0, 1, 2 stripe ones, and maybe after, they had 2 stripe for a while, 3 stripes, then you can start to use them as tools.
As a big ass tool.
Number 5. Break through your own comfort zone. By the time you are a baby blue belt, you may have 1 or 2 moves that just work for you. High success rate moves. Grow past them. God, that's so hard. So damn hard. I had that. Yeah. I had that one thing that I did that just worked exactly what he said, verbatim.
Yeah.
And how long did it take me to stop doing that shit on repeat?
Oh,
it's
God,
the only fucking thing I did. Dude, months.
Yeah.
And I still do it on occasion just because I'm like, oh my God, it's right there.
Well, yeah, that's my scissor sweep. I'm just like, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's right
it's
there.
It's so easy. Maybe do something else. So, yeah, you almost go through a period of, you get to a part where I don't suck anymore. I'm finally good. I'm a blue belt. I can do stuff to other people. I can dominate somebody.
I can impose my will for once.
Now let me quit doing that shit and basically start over again.
No crap again.
On stuff that I'm not good at to get good at jiu-jitsu. It's weird as fuck, but it's so
beautiful
true.
And super annoying.
Oh my God, yeah. So basically, take all the shit you're good at, stop doing that, and then
do all the shit you suck at.
Well, what I try to do is I try to put stuff that works around it. So I'm doing different stuff, but it's in the same position. It correlates, so I'm not too far off yet.
And that's what I'm doing more is not just sweeping, but sweeping into another move. Not just going up, mounted, yay.
Yeah. What I've been trying to do is, if I'll go for the armbar, if I get it, I refuse to finish it. I let them escape, and I try to do something from their escape.
Yeah, their escape.
Which
perfect.
I still suck at. So that's what I'm trying to get good at. So I get my move, cool, and then it's kind of like a catch and release. But then it gets them working on their escape. So I'm helping the white belts that I'm working with, and I'm trying to throw into. It's a triangle trap. I can't do a triangle, but I can do the trap and then go in back.
Yeah, you use it into an armbar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But so I'm still
your
working on that.
Your armbars are junk, though. I saw a meme.
I know. Technically, my daughter's armbar is junk. Mine's just fine. Thank you very much.
She sucks.
I know.
Evidently.
Chick with the beard. Oh, God. All right. Grow past them. Allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone, meaning put yourself in spots that you aren't as proficient in and allow yourself to fail and allow yourself to improve from that experience. If you stay only in your comfort zone, you'll never be more than a baby blue belt with an adequate understanding of a single aspect of jiu-jitsu. Yep, I was stuck there for a long time.
It's easy to do.
It is. It is because, when something just works, it's hard to just give that shit up.
You know who helps you stop doing that?
Winning's fun. Your partners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who your one partner in particular did that to you?
That'd be you, dick.
Yeah, it was super awesome. Yeah. We rolled way too much together.
Well, then, so here's what I do. I don't like to give myself a lot of credit, but I will show exactly here's what I do. Here's my shit.
Yep.
Here's how to stop my shit.
Yeah.
And after a month maybe of rolling, you can stop my shit.
Yes.
So it forces me to do something
other things. Yeah. So it was good that you showed me, but it was pretty damn, like, that's just what I'm pointing out is find somebody that's going to squash your shit.
Yeah.
Show them how to squash your shit if they can't. And it's going to make you better.
Because everybody's got their favorite training partners / partners, and then you're going to just, hey, here's what I'm doing, or ask questions like, hey, you keep on catching me in this move.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How can I stop that? And good training partners would be like, well, here's how I get it into you. Here's why you're allowing me to do that. Stop doing that. And you're making each other better.
Yeah,
so
that's they're going to have to find a way around it because they're doing it. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Love this
It's
sport.
funsies. All right, moving on again. 6, get out of your own head.
Impossible.
You are just a blue belt. Goddamn right. Meaning
it's the first thing he said to me.
I know, it was awesome. Meaning you don't know all of jiu-jitsu. YouTube is not the source of knowledge you think it is. Bullshit. You are not.
You just hurt Paulie at his core.
Yeah, fuck you, man. You are not better than your training partners. That I know. Instead, think of how you can improve with the team and improve on today and how you can become better tomorrow than you were yesterday. All true, except for the YouTube bullshit, because I'm sorry, but it's awesome, and I can't help myself, and I'm going to keep doing that.
Yeah, I don't fucking watch it. Still don't.
Oh, God, I love it.
Can't do it.
Oh, you know what?
I fall towards it, and I see it, and I'm like, ooh, that's really interesting.
Hold on. Here's a question for the Croiler. Henzo Gracie
produces stuff on YouTube. Of shit.
So you're saying that's all shit, and I shouldn't learn from it?
Well, he also has a whole thing. You pay once for a lifetime, right? And you can see the whole gallery that he ever produces. It's like a one-time fee that you can fucking pay for, and you get the whole set of videos. You just keep getting new shit.
That's pretty cool. I think, to be fair, even Croiler says a lot of the really, really good shit you're not going to find on YouTube. That's stuff that people put on DVDs and stuff, and that's just not, you can't find it. And he's got a good point. Yeah. However, there's some things that can kind of work to your advantage from the YouTubes. And if you have a question, just be like, hey, coach, I'm working on my guard, for instance. You showed me this and this and this, and I'm working on that. I think this YouTube video correlates with that. Would that fit into my game? Is this legit? Do that. And if the coach says no, it's shit, then it's probably shit. If he doesn't say it, then work on it. I don't know. I think you can use YouTube if you do it right. That's all I'm saying.
I think you use YouTube if you're fucking bored.
So, well, a lot of people, because they're doing it anyway, they might as well do it properly.
I don't know.
Twitter effect.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so funny when you watch something on Netflix. That's funny.
Dude, that'd be great if this stuff was on Netflix.
Be a whole lot longer, better produced. But on YouTube, the problem is I've tried, like when I did watch the little that I did, fucking trying to get that shit to fucking come to life.
Oh, no, for sure.
It was just so fucking garbage. Like, I'm like, no. Unless I'm watching it with someone else of a skill level of any type, fucking it's not gonna work. You're just gonna sit there and visualize something that you've never felt.
Nope, I agree with that. I do.
So
because
that's
you can look up something on YouTube and go, cool. And
I can do that.
And then try to do it in class and perform it. But a lot of people try to perform it during a live roll. They never try to drill that shit with the friends. So
but even the drilling's hard because...
Well, I mean, if you and I were on YouTube and we that spider guard from Henzo.
Yeah, which is awesome.
And we looked at that. We went, hey, I think this will really fit with your scissor sweep because you already do a scissor sweep. This is just a scissor sweep from spider guard.
And this is also perfect because if they stump my scissor sweep, I can keep the almost the same grip, just moved to another wrist.
Exactly. Ugh. So I think in a case like that, you and I could go, hey, we have enough experience. We're not trying, we're not white belts that don't know shit. We have
that's what I'm saying, though. You and I together could walk through that together.
Right.
But most of the time, how many times are you going to watch a YouTube video together and be able to walk through it?
Not very often.
Not very often.
To be very honest,
Yeah, so just sitting there and watching it and going, I can do that shit.
Back in the day, I went over to Ryan and Dan Andrus had it wasn't really a garage. It was just a piece of real estate that Dan owned. And he put a bunch of mats. It was like a basement. And they had a DVD player there, and they had some videos on how to do stuff. And they would actually drill stuff together. But at the time, Dan was like a 4-stripe blue belt, and Ryan was a 3-stripe purple belt.
Yeah, a little different.
Yeah, they have the experience.
Their base knowledge is huge.
Oh, exactly. They have the experience to be able to look at a video and then work through it together. over and over and over again, and that's what they would do. So I think a situation like that is a lot different than me going, hey, I watched this video at work on my break, and I'm going to try to use it the first time.
But that's what people do, though. They fucking watch a damn YouTube video, and like Corler said, most of it's shit because most of them are just flashy as fuck.
Yeah.
Most of them are so flashy, and they're so not going to work unless you're fucking awesome at this.
Yeah, the fact that I'm never probably going to win an EBI or be entered in one, there's a lot of shit that I'm like, God, why, I have no business looking at this video other than to go, well, that's pretty cool. It's like watching a John Wick movie.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. It's just ain't going to be effective.
Yeah, probably wasting my time if I want to learn something.
Yes. So, and that's I've always had that stance on fucking YouTube. I think people want us on YouTube.
Such a hater. Well, we're not going to show moves on YouTube. We're just going to be like, hey.
Hell yeah, we are. We're going to show you how to improperly do a bunch of shit.
This is true. We could have like the anti-YouTube, like the Master Ken of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, we should too.
Jesus.
Here's how to break guard. Hit him with a hammer.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is buy a red belt.
I was thinking bright pink, like hot pink.
Oh, there you go.
Like you have to be really good to be a hot pink belt in jiu-jitsu.
Swell.
Oh, funny. Does he have anything else?
No, that was it.
All right. He didn't say journey or path. He must
did.
have
He started out with that.
Oh, fucker. I forgot. He usually closes with it to drive me nuts.
No, he started with that to drive you nuts this time, buddy.
Oh, nice of him. Douche.
But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. When you get a blue belt, you focus on just a little bit different stuff.
Showing the fuck up.
Yep. Take the 2 years worth of moves you learn and start finding the nuance. Start putting two of them together. Create your own game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Don't get a big head. Don't be stupid about shit.
You're nothing more than you were the week before.
Right.
So. Meh.
But your belt is so much prettier.
I like it better.
And if you're brand new blue belt, congratulations.
And number 2, learn how to tie your fucking belt.
Oh God.
I did.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I did that. I did that a lot for you because you fucking hate that.
God, I don't think anybody should get a blue belt they can't tie their fucking belt.
And it's still like I don't do the flat back one because I'm too impatient. And make it so it lays on top of each other, which I can doing the exact same tie that I do. I'm just lazy as shit. I'm like, I'm gonna make it look pretty up front.
So I do the pretty tie every time because I'm a nerd. And
aren't we all though?
Well, some are more nerdy than others, right? So I'm an uber nerd, whatever.
Yes, you are.
I don't care that you don't tie your belt the flashy, fancy, cool way because there's a lot of different ways to do it.
Oh, a shit ton of them. It's crazy.
Don't
Google it.
Don't make it look like you're stupid anymore.
Oh yeah, like you just tied your shoes. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't look like you're a 2-year-old that tied their shoes for the first time ever.
Yes.
Just don't do that.
No, I just get the nice little.
Yeah, there's plenty of videos.
Little thing.
Hey, here's where YouTube might help you out.
That is helpful.
There you go.
That's how I did learn mine.
Yeah, get Henner Gracie to show
Henner Gracie's is great.
Yeah, probably one of the best ones out there.
Because he gives 2. He gives the one that I kind of use, which is just get it tied and it looks nice and won't come untied.
Right.
And then he gives you the fucking showboat one that that's all pretty and sits perfectly even and flat on the back.
I don't like when it crosses on the back.
Yeah, see, mine crosses. Mine crosses. I know that bothers you, but at least mine looks good in the front.
It's funny because it's a bit of a pet peeve. Like I see that, I'm like, what are you doing?
I did that. I literally learned because you were like, you better not fucking get a blue belt and you can't tie your belt. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll trust you on that one.
Thank you.
So yeah,
that means more than you'll ever know.
Well, hey, I got something I just want to bring up. This is going to be mutilated.
Enjoy listening to Kip talk for 2 seconds.
Yeah, so the same person that made the great post about the GD, I do believe, she made quotes about the show, which made me feel good because she actually listened to the show. She wasn't just getting on there just to say something because we post shit, whatever it is. It was on Instagram. Her name's Amanda Orson on there. And she started BJJ not even that long ago. I'm not going to read this whole damn thing. But what she came up with was a really fucking cool little website. And it's, I think it's called jiu-jitsujunkie.co. It is.
.co.
.co or at jiu-jitsujunkie.co. If you're looking for an, what is that, Twitter? Yeah, that'd be Twitter. And if you have an open mat, you can register it with her.
That's sweet.
That's open to everyone. So if your gym has an open mat, you can reach out to her on those, on jiu-jitsujunkie.co or at jiu-jitsujunkie.co. And she'll, they all have to be approved and things like that. But if you have an open mat, you can register it. So if you're in an area, you can fucking type in where you are. It'll let you know any open mats are in the area. Is that not cool as shit?
She is way more useful than we have.
Oh my god, dude!
Episodes.
55 episodes. That's way more helpful. So I'll share it. I didn't say anything back to her because I kind of wanted to be a douche about it. I'm like, I'm gonna surprise her and talk about it on the show.
Well, make sure you shout her out now. I will. Thursday.
Yes, I'll do it on Thursday. When you guys are all listening to this. So you better be listening to it. If it's Friday, I'm a little pissed off and a little disappointed. This shit's old and stale by then.
We will ban you from the show. Ban you.
No, we won't. No, please listen.
No, probably not.
Everyone stay. But yeah, check it out. It's really cool. Reach out to her if you got an open mat that's available. What's more fun than having somebody come to your gym? For the most part, most people are great here. I think. What was that weird look, Paul?
I have a little bug in the room, and it landed on my nose.
You just went cross-eyed.
It
thought I said something weird.
Nope, it booped me on the nose. It just went boop, boop, and then it left. That was cute.
But check it out. It was, she started off the right way, too. She said, I do zero self-promotion. I'm like, good. We didn't either. Probably to our detriment. Yeah. If you could just do that for us, people, that'd be great. So tell your friends, your family, or your jiu-jitsu family.
Yeah, exactly. Let them know we're out there. Have them share us and like us and comment.
We just enjoy doing this, guys, and we want to spread the words about us.
If you're looking to do anything, whether it's a podcast, a YouTube channel, a website like she is, be a creator. It's cool to consume stuff all the time, but create something of your own. It just makes sure that it's something you love and you're going to keep on doing, and go out and do it. Give it a shot.
Look at us.
I mean, nobody sucks worse than us, but we're having a great time. We love this stuff.
And you guys keep coming back.
Which is awesome.
Cool. But here's something. I mean, we've offered this before, but we have a little bit more of a platform, I guess, now than we did when we offered it before. If you got a gym that you want us to talk about, you think you guys do something interesting, or you want to bring more people to the gym, or shit, you got a website that tells people where open mats are, or helps people find a jiu-jitsu gym in their area. It's hard to do. We have one of our good friends is moving, and she's having a tough time. There's like 5 or 6 gyms around her. She's like, I don't know what the fuck one to pick.
Oh, where is she moving exactly? What part of North Carolina?
Raleigh.
North Carolina?
North Carolina. Okay. Raleigh area, somewhere in that, I do believe. But that's not for sure. But, you know what I mean? If you know something down there and you got a great school, I know there's a Gracie gym down there. But who knows? But she doesn't know which one's going to be best for her. If you just let us know. If you want you think you got a great gym, let us know about it. We'll talk about it.
If you have a great story, we can read that. If you have something somebody did for somebody else that was excellent, we'll read that on the air.
Or you want to fucking bash some jackass that's a fake black belt.
Exactly.
That I really want to do. But yeah, just reach out to us, dude. We love being part of.
Also, if you have questions,
the whole family.
We've had email questions that they want to know something that we sometimes we can answer it, and sometimes we can ask Croyler and he can answer it. We can read that online or on the air.
Yeah, and you want to know what? And if you really want it talked about on the show, and we agree with you that it's something that's pertinent to what we're doing, we'll talk about it. A lot of times we will just answer questions. So if you have a question and you want to keep it between, without everyone in the world knowing about it,
let us know.
We do that all the time, though. We answer a lot of messages and emails just straight back, just letting you know what we think, or we'll even have Croyler help us out with an answer, and just email and just message back and forth. It doesn't always have to be on there. It does, though, because I want to talk about it. But yeah, guys, if we want to help the whole family out there, so if you listen to us, you're part of our family, so fucking give us some information.
True that.
Be helpful.
Yeah.
Don't suck.
What else we got?
I don't know.
That's about it?
I think that's about it.
Let's see.
You want to recount?
Like, follow, share, subscribe.
To Grappling Dads?
Yeah, to Grappling Dads. The Dads at grapplingdads.com. Send us an email. Tap Tape, Top Mount, Croyler Gracie.
Black Line Jiu-Jitsu.
I'll do all that stuff to them, too. Buy their stuff.
Yeah, and pretty shortly.
Share their stuff.
Yep, pretty shortly. Our website's going to change.
When he says shortly, he means eventually, someday down the road.
Yeah, well, this part it's got to happen. We're gonna pull down the T-shirt page because I'm running out of T-shirts anyways, and I don't want to reorder because we have someone else that's going to produce a very small amount for us.
Yeah,
so it's going to be paid ahead of time, and not too many are going to be out. So if you want one, we'll let everybody know when it's coming. You're going to have to let us know and pay before, and then we'll send you a shirt. Yeah. Yeah, that way we won't have like $5,000 worth of inventory that we have to wait months and months to sell. I love how you call it 5,000.
5 to 10,000 million dollars.
Hundreds of millions of dollars. Shit, it's billions. Yeah, we are in the poorhouse because of shirts.
Yeah, it was either SpaceX or T-shirts. That was our option. Yeah.
Space Force?
Space Force.
We invested
them aliens down.
We just fucking aliens. It's funny. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got. But cool. Check it out. Definitely like, share, follow, review.
Oh, hey, one last thing. It was a year ago tomorrow, 4th of July, that you and I sat down in my basement with all the pink walls and the very dim light and tried to record the very first shit show.
You're right.
With the rockets blasting in air and everything. We're going, oh my God, it's literally a war zone outside.
It was fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah. You'll never hear that episode because we...
Fuck no.
We said absolutely no. The first 5 episodes we trashed. But...
I have them.
But 4th of July last year was our first attempt.
Was it?
It was our first... It was the 4th of July.
Oh, no shit.
It was. And we went, oh my God, we're not going to do this shit.
Oh, no.
It was so terrible.
It was terrible.
Yep.
Like, we sounded fucking terrible. We talked about stupid shit.
We didn't know anything about anything. It was the worst. So, like we said, just do stuff. Get past it. Just put out the shit. It gets better.
It does.
It does.
Good luck.
Create stuff, people.
It sucks, though.
It
really sucks.
It wasn't easy, but it's worth it. We're having an absolute blast. So,
and to think how many people we have listening to us and what we started with, which we couldn't even get our friends to fucking listen on a regular basis. Yeah, I know you didn't, assholes.
Yeah.
Fucking dicks. Oh, yeah, I listened. Then why do I have 5 listens, you prick?
Yeah, interestingly, I can see how many people listen from each area because we can do that.
It literally tells me the city, you dick.
Yeah, you weren't listening.
Lying
sack of
about? Shit.
Jiu-jitsu?
I'm assuming jiu-jitsu. You're right, and I hate you a little. So, yeah, all the friends that weren't listening, they do now because I can tell.
Hey, even it was Larry, right? That says I tried your first few episodes. I hate it, and he even said, "Hey, you got better."
Well, and he also said, I don't like knocking our first episode because it's our first episode that we released is not bad. It's just if you know us, we did a thing. I don't even think we meant to, but like a get to know me and Paul, kind of like we didn't know each other because I've listened to it and it kind of listens like we never talked to each other.
Just met right now. Like, you want to do a podcast together? Sure. What's your name again?
Let's start recording. It was not good.
Perfect.
So if you know us and you knew how much Paul and I had already hung out, it sounds fucking dumb. But if you guys don't know
maybe
us,
not so bad.
Not that's bad.
Yeah.
We're good now. We've been good for a while.
Yeah.
Keep growing.
Mostly we're good because we get listener emails and shit.
Fuck yeah.
That helps the show.
Somebody just liked our Instagram, by the way.
Oh.
Looks awesome. Keep it up.
Aw.
Yeah. Didn't critique the armbar at all.
Didn't critique an 8-year-old armbar.
See how you do that? See that, people?
Yep.
Thank
DBAD, people. DBAD.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Bye.